Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? Today we're going to work on Our Lady of Heaven, otherwise known as Mary. And hadn't worked on her in a little bit, so I thought I'd work on her today. Get my light over here where I can see what I'm doing. There we go. We're working right in this little area right here. Okay. Yeah. I did a little bit of a Bible study this morning. And I'm sorry, I didn't even introduce myself, did I? This is Ladybug. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you like my channel and like my content, uh, please consider subscribing and liking because it helps my little channel grow. And so anyway, as I was saying, I had a chance to do a little bit of a Bible study this morning. And I was reading in Hebrews on faith. Okay. And who knows, one of these days, if I get brave enough, I might even sit and read the Bible with y'all on video. How about that? That would be kind of cool. Be a little different. And so anyhow, but I got a lot of stitching done last night. Yeah. I would like to get this one done because I've got another one that's about the same size of Jesus that I would like to kit up and get started on. The only reason I haven't started it yet is because of because I want to get this one done first. So, as you can see, I'm still having to wear my hand braces because all that stitching is giving my hands the fits. So, I took some Advil this morning instead of Tylenol, and it has helped a little bit, but that's all right. We will just continue to persevere and keep going. That's all. Mm. So I hope everyone is having a great day today. I tell you what, I went outside. I was outside. I actually took the girls outside, and they were on their leashes, and they were having a good old time. And but things got a little uh, exciting with Dottie out there, so they were ready to call it quits and come in. But they got to go out for about an hour, and the weather is beautiful. The sun was shining, and there was only a slight breeze, and then so it was really nice. So I got to sit outside for a change for a while. It's been a while because every time I want to sit outside, it's either too cold or too wet or it's too windy. You name it. Okay. Well, I got to sit outside this today, so that's a good thing. Looking for some more F's. And so anyhow, so it was a really pretty just being able to sit outside for a change, sit in the sunshine. But it started to cloud up again, so that means we're gonna get more rain. So we decided to come in. I know we got a lot of rain during the night. Boy, it rained. Oh my goodness. and blow. Whew, that wind was blowing and the rain was coming down. I'm telling you, it was something else. And so anyhow, I'm looking. It's hard to see this. The F's are in white, and then it's got a pale yellow background that it's sitting on, and so it's really hard to see where these drills go. And so I'm almost kind of like guessing as to where they're supposed to be. I think there's one right there. I think right there. Anyhow, yep, there's a couple more. And so I'm having difficulty seeing the F's because they're on a light background and the letters are done in white. So it's just a little hard to see them. That is a piece of. There we go. That's better. And but anyway, so I think that we got the F's though. I hope. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's get rid of that one. All right. Get over there. You'll have to excuse it. I'm listening to the stitching in the interleg. I'm listening to her, and I've got her. I thought I had her down low enough. All right, there. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it too much. Okay, let's get to K. Number 16. And these. Put those over there. 16. Come on. Well, right now it's like 66 degrees. And it's really not bad. It's nice, and to me it's nice and warm. But yeah, I tried to sleep last night and I kept throwing the covers off because I kept getting too warm underneath the covers. So I so I had a kind of a restless night last night. Just a little bit. But yeah, I got that out. I got that Phoenix cross stitch out as well to work on. And I'll show it to you. I haven't worked on that one in a while. And so I'll have to show it to you. I may save it and do another video like I did yesterday and do one on the Phoenix and stitch with me. Do another stitch with me. Yeah. I may try to start doing that, doing one in the afternoon and then again another one in the evening. So we'll see. Depends on how I feel. If I feel up to it, then I'll do it. But if not, then it'll just be the one video. Yeah, this one will be done eventually. It's just getting to be able to sit down and actually work on it. And I think we got all the K's. Looks like it. I don't see anymore. Yep, there's one right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, here we go. I just saw it here. Where did it go? Here it is. It's got a piece of one that's not supposed to be there. Get off of there. Jeez. It's a little piece of it's a broken one. Yeah, where did it come from? There it is. There it is. All right, yep, there's another one right there. So, okay. I think we got them all. Looks like it. Yep. Alrighty. Let's put this one away. And we'll get out another one. Let's see. Let's get out the A. Okay. Because A, this is a few A's. The problem with this particular painting that I really don't like, and we all know why, is because it's just so full of confetti. And it's all scattered everywhere. Number 9. That's number 3. Number 9. Yeah, we were talking about these containers the other day and how I've got different sizes, right? This one is I think this is a 24. Let me see. Yeah, it's a 24. Get up there. Yeah, it's 24. And, right, and it's one of these like this. It's just like one of those Elizabeth Wards, except for it is only a 24. All right, and they're all the same size. So I like this size too. I wish they made one in a 30 or a 30, yeah, something like that, but they don't. The closest thing they've got is this one, the 24, and then they got the 50, you know. And I do like this particular storage containers. Yeah. Mm. Yep, Nova's up. The noisemaker. And but yeah, we were sitting outside for a little while, and then Dottie, well, she was running all over the place. You know, that's the one that needs to run. Well, we sat outside and we just let her run and run and run until she was completely run out, at least for now. And then so yeah, my daughter's making fried chicken for dinner tonight. I can smell it. We're gonna have fried chicken and mashed potatoes and gravy and then some kind of vegetable. So it's gonna be good. A good country type dinner. So it'll work for me. I haven't had fried chicken in a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought we'd get on here and work on this for a little bit, and then I'll dig out the Phoenix that I'm working on, and I can work on that for a little while. Luckily, it is a 11 count, so Yeah, I like this. This is gonna be pretty once it's done. Yes, yes, yes. I got a whole bunch of them sitting over here, off to the side here. Hmm. Let's see. A bunch of them right along here. Just gotta do those two while we're at it, right? Okay. Mm. But yeah, what I'd like to do is get this one done and then seal it and then hang it up. And then I got this other one of Jesus that I want to do. Get that done. And then we got the event coming up on Sunday. So I hope y'all will consider coming over and joining us on the live. Okay. And we're going to do the streaming on uh, with Star, and KY Philly's going to be there, I think. Yeah, she's the sponsor. So she's the one sponsoring the event. And so we are going to have a good time, working on I'm doing the covered bridge, the rig covered bridge, and I think KY Philly is too. And then, like we said, it's, anything to do with water. Okay. Now, I think Star's going to do the gnome, which she had already planned on doing. And the story behind that is that the gnome is the little guy that's hiding up underneath the bridge. He's up under the bridge there. So that's our story, and we're gonna stick to it, okay? Anyhow, let's see. I think I got all the A's over on this one. Looks like it is a 7. There's an A right there. And so anyhow, let's put this one away. I think we're done. Ouch. And the one thing I like about these, which I said yesterday, is that when you close them and you shut them, they shut really good and tight, which is what I like. A couple of them that came out, a whole bunch of them that fell out. Yeah, let me get those off my finger. Make sure I can get them all. I don't feel any. Oh, there's one. There's one. Come on. And there's another one. Yeah, I think I got them all. Okay, let's go to the next one. What's the next one? How about R? We got some R's over here and over here. Okay, let's see, R is number 19. Team 19. Oh, come on. Oop. The dryer sheet keeps falling out. That keeps the static down. Yeah, I take those little dryer sheets and I'll cut one up in little squares. And that's how I control the static on the, I get these R's right over here on this one side, so hang in there. There's not very many of them. There's only a few. Well, you might be able to see what I'm doing here. Here we go. There you go. Anyhow, so but yeah, we're gonna start that event on March the 1st on Sunday, and I believe the live starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, I think. Now, what time it starts over there in like New Mexico, where Star is at, I have no idea. I think she's like 2 or 3 hours ahead of me, or behind me, or something. I don't remember. And I'm looking to see if there's any more. Nope. Okay. We'll go over here then. Get some. Yeah. Yep. More wax. but but if you can, come join us. We'd love to have you. And come on off there. And anything to do with water. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be a picture of somebody fishing. It could be a picture of a harbor or a lake or what else? Um, a lighthouse, um, a beach scene, anything to do with water. Okay? And that way you can join us. You don't have to have the red covered bridge. Because, some of us had, I've ordered mine, took a couple of months to do it because every time I go to order it, it would be out of stock. Well, I finally got it. And then KY Philly, Sherry, she already had it. She's got it, had it in her stash. So she didn't have to order it. But there's another one right there. And Miss Bell, Miss Southern Belle, she is doing a lagoon harbor kind of thing with a sailboat. Ouch. And so that's going to be her one that she's doing. So. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is it Mara? No, it wasn't Mara. Who was it? I can't remember. Anyway, one of the girls, she asked me a question about, could it be something similar to the um, red covered bridge, something similar, but it's like a budget friendly? And I said, yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to be a Diamond Art Club, you know. Everybody is included, kind of thing. Let's see. I gotta get in close so I can see what I've got here. Looks like J's. J, number 15. Because sometimes the J's look like I's. So, anyhow. And that the chicken sure smells good. I had to sneak out there and grab a piece. Well, anyhow, so it's slowly coming together. I've had like what 4 completions this month on diamond paintings. I think it was 3 or 4. I don't remember. Anyway, so that's a good thing. Those are ones that whips that have been, you know, set, that have been set aside for one various reason or another. And come on, get off of there. And so anyway, I finally got them done. So that's why I've been really concentrating on working on all of these whips rather than starting something new. That way I can get them out of my hair. I can get them in the book or on the wall or whatever I plan on doing with them. Get off there. And that way eventually I can move on to something else. So, but my problem is the whips that I've got. Most of them are large sizes. 40 by 70s or 30 by 60s, that kind of thing. They're pretty good sizes. And so it takes a while to work through them until you can get enough of them. Where did it go? There it is. And so it's just going to take a while to work through them all. That's all. Yeah. Because I'm about a little over halfway done with that purple dragon. I'm just about done with that. And let's see, that's a J's there. And then I've got a bunch of other ones that I've got that I'm still working on. So. These things are so scattered and got all kinds of confetti right into here. So it's taking a while to get through this. There we go. Yeah, I was watching Stitching with Laura this morning, and she was doing a diamond painting for a change. She was doing a really pretty flowers. It's really pretty. And so I was watching her earlier today. Yep, got a couple over here too. So, yeah, I was looking in the concordance in my Bible and noticed that it has this section where it's called Reading the Bible in a Year, which I didn't know was there, but I do now. So, I may try to do it, work it that way, so that way I can read the Bible in a year's time. I've done that once before. I've read the entire Bible from cover to cover. It took about a year to do it, but I did do it once. But that was quite a while back. Yeah. All right, I think we're done with this one. And so I may try to work on it that way. I got this one book that my daughter got for me, and it's pretty cool. It should stop doing that. There we go. And anyhow, it is a kind of like a, what do they call them? A Bible, yeah. Not a journal. Anyhow, A devotional. That's it. It's a Bible devotional. Okay, and it's for morning and night. It's 365 days of prayers and praise, right? And the book itself was it's published by Broad Street Publishing Group. And let's see. They even got it in an ebook. How about that? And the devotions were composed by a Sarah Perry. And they used the NLT. They use a New Living Translation. Let's see, the NIV, New International, and then they got various different Bibles that they use. So it's not set on just one particular Bible. It uses the ESV, and then it's got the English Standard Version, yeah, and the New King James Version. They use that. Let's see, what is it? And they got one here that I've never heard of. It's called the Passion Translation. The TPT. I don't know. Never heard of that one. And so it's got a various different ones that they take quotes from. So, pretty cool. First page says, "All that I am, praise the Lord. Everything in me, praise his holy name." And that's Psalms 103, verse 1. And that's in the NCV. And I'm not sure which one that is. I don't know. NCV. Oh, there it is. NCV. Scripture quotations more NCV are taken from the New Century Version. Okay. Okay. New Century Version. That's a new one. I've never heard of that one either. But as you can see, it has a lot of things. It says praise at every turn. And see, this is the morning. Okay. Whoop, can't see it. You show it where the sun shines, sit the sun. That's for the daytime. And then the other one has this moon. That's for at night. Cool, huh? And it's all throughout, and it's 365 days. Has the dates and everything on it. Like August 28th, September 14th, October 31st, and it just goes on and on and on all throughout the year. Yeah, my daughter got this for me about a year ago, and I use this quite a bit. So today, just out of curiosity, what is for today? March, let's see, 15th, 17. Come on. Let's back this up. And it says March 26th, he still heals. I have seen what they have done, but I will heal them. I will guide them and comfort them, and all those who felt sad for them. They will all praise me. And that's Isaiah 57:18. And that's for the morning. In the evening, it says, even though I've seen their ways, I will heal them. I will guide them forward and repay them with comfort, giving mourners the language of praise. Okay? So, that's for today. That's pretty cool. But anyway, that's the book that I use when I try to do my Bible studies. Okay. Let's move on. Let's see what we got here. How about, let's see, how about number 4? Number 4. Here we go. We have that one. And any, but maybe as an introduction to my videos, maybe I'll try reading a scripture from the Bible every day and share it with you. That might be a good idea. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. You know, let's see. And I don't see any more 4s on this end, so let's look over on the other side. We're kind of working 2 sides, more or less. You know, I'm trying to finish up over here. Trying to finish up over here, but I'm also working up over here too. So I'm kind of working 2 sides at the same time, kind of thing. The one thing I have difficulty with this particular painting is that I wish they had the numbers and stuff darker so you can actually see them a lot easier. I mean, this is a beautiful painting, don't get me wrong, but the numbers and letters are not dark enough, and so they're hard to see. Yeah, so you're having to basically hunt and peck for them, kind of thing. And so, yeah. Yeah, but I think that'd be a good idea to do like a daily reading, and then and do a real quick Bible reading, and then take and then move on to the diamond painting or the cross stitch, whichever we happen to be working on. That might be a good idea. That'll encourage me to do more Bible study, Bible reading. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think. Because most of the time I usually read the New King James Version most of the time. I have a hard time with the these and the thous and stuff, so it's confusing sometimes. That's why I like the New King James Version. It's a more modern English. It's a little bit easier to understand. There's another one over there. And so y'all have to let me know what you think. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on. Just stubborn. Get over there. Gotta get some more wax. There we go. Alrighty. Did we get them all? I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think we got all the 4s. Nope, there's one. Found one. Right there. Found a couple of them, as a matter of fact. That's what I mean. They're hard to see because they're light in color, and then they have a light background on top of that. And so it makes it really hard to see them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Tell you what, that fried chicken does smell good. I'm telling you. I know y'all can't smell it, but boy, I sure can. It's making me hungry. But anyway, whatever. Hmm. Alrighty, because I didn't get to bed until real late last night. And then I got up. I didn't get up till really late today. It was like 12:30 before I got up. So I decided I was going to sleep in. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is put that over there. Move this out of the way. Getting ready to move this this release paper here if I can get a hold of it. Get over here. I hate it when it does that. It gets really down there. So it's hard to get a hold of. There we go. There we go. I think what we're going to do is move it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I pulled the release paper off of one of my paintings the other day and ended up ripping the page. I'm going, whoa. Okay, let's set it like so. There we go. That way we can work right in here. That way we can work right in this area. How about that? Let's see. Get out of the way. Gotta have that. Number 7. I got a lot of 7s. And so put that back up there. Yeah, there we go. Let's see about trying to use this multiplacer. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah. Sometimes it'll pick up 3, sometimes it'll pick up 4, and then other times it'll only pick up 2. I don't know why it does that, but it does. That one didn't pick up right at all. Get over there. Come on now. Being so stubborn. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to rescue Frankie because I got her one of these ring things that they play with, and she's sleeping on it, but it's about to fall off the table over here. So I'm going to have to shove it back on the table. You're about to fall off, baby. Yeah. There. She's fine. Ugh. And she's got, I don't know if you can see her because it's pretty dark over there. There she is. Yeah. That's what she's doing. She's sitting over there on that ring, and it's got a little ball in the middle. and she's using it to sleep. So what can I say? She's something else. Yeah, I got that from Temu. I paid like $3-4 for it. And she seems to like it, so I guess that's all that counts. That's all that matters, right? And just one this time. Get on there. And so anyhow, I'm not doing too bad with the multi-placing, but sometimes it's hard to get it to pick up. And it's got plenty of wax. It's just probably it's me. It's the way I lay it. Go to lay it down, trying to pick up. I don't get right dead on it like it should. Oop, get over there. Yeah, get off. Mm. But this can be a pretty painting if it ever gets done. You know, you heard that right. If it ever gets done. Yeah. Mm. Ooh, excuse me. Got the burps all of a sudden. There we go. Pull that over here. We'll just go back to doing the single pace and placing. It's a lot easier, a lot faster. Anyhow, so mm, but yeah, it's back to getting over clouding over again. It looks like we got some more rain coming. Yeah. Mm. So anyhow, y'all have a good one today. Because what is it? Today's Thursday. Yeah. KY Philly should be coming on sometime late this afternoon. She's gonna be live. So go on over there to KY Phillies at that time. Not exactly sure what time. I think it's like 6 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon. So it's something like that. I'll have to check. Yeah, I like watching the lives. I like watching them. So yeah, I did so much stitching yesterday on the various different ones, different ones that I was working on. That my hands really got sore. They really started hurting a lot. And I woke up this morning and oh, that's a broken one. It's a piece of trash. Get out of there. Get rid of that one. And so I don't know if I'm gonna do any stitching or not today. I don't know. But yeah, I ended up having to take a couple of actual Advil instead of Tylenol today, which I don't normally use. You know, I usually try to stick to Tylenol if I can. But anyhow, mm, looking for some more sevens is what I'm doing. And they're getting kind of scattered now. Yeah. But yeah, I wanna kit up that Trinity lion. It's where the lion is, the lion, the lamb, and the dove. Yeah, I want to get that one up, but I don't know if I will or not, to be honest with you. I may put it off until after the event. I don't know yet. But it doesn't have a whole lot of colors, though. So I've got to find a containers that doesn't have a whole lot of, I don't need 64 containers, all right, for a 25 color painting, you know what I mean? So I'll have to look and see if I can find one of my 30s. So, yeah. And I may suggest doing an event. I ran across a diamond paintings, and I was thinking about doing something like all things dogs and cats, right? Which I thought was kind of a good idea. And so where everybody can dig out their little puppy dogs and their kitty cats and work on that as an event coming up. I don't know. It's a thought. You know. And again, I might do a live on my own and do that. I don't know yet. I have to schedule it between everybody else's because I don't want to interfere with anybody else's lives, you know. So we'll have to work something out. I'll think about it. Work out some kind of a schedule. Yeah. Are you able to see what I'm doing? Oh, of course I am. Now you can. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. But we'll see. We will see. Mm. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to work on this some today, and then I may try to do another video on cross stitch, and depending on if my hands will tolerate it. Because the problem is, it's in the joint here, right, and it radiates all the way down into the wrist. Okay, it starts up in here and ends up going actual burning sensation across here, across the wrist. So I don't know if that's just arthritis or if it's carpal tunnel. I just know that if I do a lot with my hands, it starts aching and burning, like almost like a burning sensation almost. It's weird. And so, anyhow, so, but we're not going to stay on here too long, okay? We're just going to work on this for a little bit, and then I'm going to go find something to eat because I'm getting hungry. Yeah, Melissa's making that fried chicken, and it's making me hungry. I may just have a peanut butter sandwich or something. Tide me over until dinner time. Yeah. But anyway, we'll see. So y'all have to let me know what you think about my ideas, you know, about doing a Bible introduction, right, at the beginning of my videos, or should I make it um, a, um, a video just doing a Bible study or a Bible reading, or what? You have to tell me. What you think? What is your opinion? All right, I'm always open to opinions. You know. Mm. Yeah, we got a whole patch of number sevens right here. So we're getting there. We're getting it covered. Yeah. But yeah, I'll be glad when this is done and I can actually see how she turns out. Because the colors on the canvas is actually lighter than the colors of the drills. So it may come out darker than what I'm expecting. Let's put it that way. I hope so. Mm, yeah. Mm. But anyhow, yeah, I pulled that toy out that I bought for them and opened it up and set it up. And Frankie was playing with it for a little while, and then I looked up and she was curled up in a ball in the center of it asleep. It's her nap time. What can I say? According to her. Yeah, they usually try to take a nap in the afternoons, you know, because these girls are early morning risers. They are up right around about daylight and they fuss at one another because they want to hog up the window. And so they fuss at each other. And and so I can hear them first thing in the morning, you know, and they can be real nuisance sometimes. Yeah, but that's all right. They're very entertaining, let's put it that way. Mm, thought I picked one up, but I guess not. And so, yeah, I got a lot of work done on that butterfly the other night. So, compared to my other video, and when I was working on it, right after the video was over, I continued to stitch. And, and then, so that's probably why my hands are so sore. Yeah. Get me some of that stuff and put it on, smear it on my hands. It's Voltaren or whatever, Volton, or something, whatever. Anyway, and put some of that on my hands and wrists and see if that'll help. Yeah. Mm, yeah. How much time we got? We got 59 minutes in already. Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Mm. So we're going to finish this little section right here. And then I think we're going to wrap it up for today. And like I said, I'll probably make a second video later today, maybe. and or tonight, whichever. So, mm, all right, just about done here. Mm. I don't want to put it away when I know darn well that I've got a whole bunch more to go, you know. I like to try to finish what I'm doing if at all possible. Yeah. Mm. That's my notifications. Yeah, you can hear it going off. Yeah. Mm. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead, and I'm not gonna put these away. I'm just gonna set them aside until I can finish it. But in the meantime, we're gonna bring this to a close and get that trash off of there. There we go. Cover that up so it doesn't get knocked over. And we're gonna continue to work on here where the 7s are at, because I got a bunch right here and then a bunch right here. So we're just gonna continue to work on it, and even after the video is done, so we can get more work done. So anyway, y'all take care. Have a good day. God bless you. God keep you. Love one another as Jesus loves you. And we will see you on the next one, okay? All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.